out of yours. You should be able to share your screen, yes?
Oh, yes. I still got
Sorry
the
about that,
script.
guys. Was that my computer that did that?
No, I think it's the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've had trouble every time with that program.
Yeah, and that was kind of what I was saying too, is that if you're kind of watching both, if you can confirm that I am live on mine as well, I would appreciate it.
Let me go check real quick. Yeah. I think you are, but let me double check.
My chat is saying it's restarting now.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you're coming up.
Okay, outstanding. Okay, so next week it's going to be back with Restream. I'm getting rid of this one. If I'm having this much technical difficulties.
Although right now Dove is the only person in there, so.
Okay, well, hey Doves, help me out with my algorithms and.
Anyone who is watching on my channel right now, please go watch on Doc's channel and subscribe over there. The only reason we're here right now is because of the technical difficulties. So please, please, please go over to Doc's channel. And
hey, thanks, Dub. Thank you for hanging out over there. And please join. I appreciate it. So, hey, if we didn't have
it's your show.
Okay. And wait, whoa, we see Katie Sid's puppies, but we don't see Katie Sid's.
That's okay. You don't need to see me right now.
Okay.
Hey, Doc, did you I mean, we're transmitting this to both places, though, right?
Yes.
That is
correct. All right, good. Just want to make sure we didn't forget that.
Hey, Katie, can you add the live? Yes.
Sorry.
Woohoo! I got a producer today.
There we go.
All right. Thank you. So you like Yoga Pants. I love that name, by the way. I just do.
Thank everybody who's watching right now. Thank you so much for bearing with us through difficulties. We're going to get to it.
Yeah. But we'll start this back up. Again, we were starting up around 8 minutes, 30 seconds of the interview. So here it comes.
Just evacuate stuff for fun, just do it, because I know the police aren't going to catch me for doing that. So
you're not worried about getting arrested for all these crimes?
Not for the evacuations.
What about this? What about this? Where the person someone got killed because of this? You're not worried about that?
Yeah. Am I? Well, what do you mean? I'm not worried about that.
Are you worried that they'll find you? That the FBI will find you and you'll?
So Erica, yes, there is an echo, but it seems to be with Barris's interview. His end of the interview. If you notice, when he's not saying anything, he goes muted, and that's when we don't hear the echo. And when he is talking, there is an echo. Katie, would you say that's true?
Yes. I can hear myself echoing. I'm trying to fix it on my end while this interview plays.
You'll be arrested and charged for this?
I mean, I think about it. I mean, I've thought about a lot of stuff. I mean, worried, yeah, but currently not so much. So I mean, my response to that.
What would you say to the family like that? I mean, this family doesn't have these kids don't have a parent. The mother has lost.
Hey, Rats, good to see you.
Lost a son. This family has lost a member of their family because of your actions.
Because I mean, I guess it's just all how you look at it. If you want to look at it that way, I mean, I'm sure that they wouldn't appreciate seeing the picture of the person providing that address and then saying, "This is where I live. Go ahead and SWAT me." I'm sure that they wouldn't like seeing their address put out there like that. I mean, there's like I said, there's so many different ways to look at it. They wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's multiple people. There's multiple people that caused this to happen, right? But you're the one that actually made the false call to the police.
Right. I hear you.
Do you feel sad about it? Like, if I caused somebody to die like that, I wouldn't be able to sleep. Is there any empathy?
Well, it's my personal belief that I didn't cause someone to die.
I guess. I seen on Twitter you threatening Faye Zuma, right?
You saw me looking to get some attention from Zuma, right? I was seeking attention.
This is just everything he's saying. It points to me. He is an attention seeker.
Man, denial is not the river in Egypt. Man.
Say that again, David.
Denial is not the river in Egypt.
Yeah, it's not just a river in Egypt, and he's definitely on that river right now, or right during this interview.
It's still attention seeking, right? I mean,
but
you really think I'm gonna do?
But you were threatening to swat him.
I guess you could say that. He did receive tweets from a Twitter account that I have access to, which you could say that the tweets were threats. So, although he never got swatted.
What do you mean when you say had access to? Like, I thought you worked alone.
Well, I'm just you know, that's just how I thought. How I'm saying it.
Okay, how old are you? Just out of curiosity.
And hello, Lucid Layers. Good to see you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Over 18.
You're over 18? What do you think your parents would think about this if they found out?
Dude, I don't have parents.
You don't have parents?
No.
Is there any remorse at all? Do you want to apologize to the family? Do you want to apologize to anyone? Or do you really think that this is just not your fault?
Well, I mean, when you want to say your fault, if you want, because you're using the word your, and it's almost, you know, like you're speaking for me. So, if anyone is going to take blame, let's just say that what I'm going to say is I'm not going to take blame by myself, because I wasn't, you know, I didn't just seek to swat some person just to do it. Like I was minding my own business. I was given an address. I was taunted by someone. So that it was like I said, it was really initially three people involved with.
So I'm going to just say right now, during this interview, I do not hear remorse. I don't hear anything. He is blaming everyone else but himself. And he goes, I mean, I'm not going to disagree that the individual that hired him and the individual that gave him the wrong address are not at fault.
I agree.
Yes. But
he's basically making the argument that he was doing his immoral and completely cantankerous job. Well, it's not his fault.
I'm still hearing it go on, David. I'm sorry. Is audience, are you hearing that?
I'm hearing it myself. It's something. It has to be something with your microphone when you're talking, David, because it's just.
It's not. I on my mic.
Do you have headphones on?
I'm sorry.
Are you wearing headphones?
No, I can. It's never happened. I'm shot to get them out.
Yeah, I'll keep this going.
With the incident, there's three parties involved, and they were all used as instruments in what resulted in someone getting killed. It wasn't just me.
Right.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna end the interview. I don't think any more could be said, really.
Yeah, well, of course, if let's say if I was in a courtroom or if I was speaking to the family that lost one of their loved ones, of course I would be sorry for it. Of course I'm sorry.
Of course I'm sorry because you caught me.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's exactly why he was saying that.
Sorry. However, you have to understand I wasn't holding a gun and I didn't shoot someone.
No, you may not actually been holding the gun, but at the end of the day, you might as well have been.
He called gun to be there.
You're right.
I mean, this guy's an idiot.
That's really my only argument. My only argument is I didn't shoot someone. Not that I'm not responsible for someone's death in any way. But yeah. My only argument is I didn't actually shoot someone, which is, that just goes without saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here from SWATtastic, a person involved in this swatting that caused a 28-year-old man to lose his life.
I'm going to just go ahead and end it because I think at this point he said everything that needs to be said, or he was going to say. I don't know if it needed to be said, but why I'm hearing no remorse. I'm not responsible.
And it seems to me that Keemstar was absolutely correct when he said there's blame to go around for everyone.
Yes, there is. There is absolutely blame to go around. Plenty.
Well, and earlier he was making the argument essentially that because he was doing his legal job of letting people pay, it's not his fault.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, thank you. Kenny says, brother. He's saying that everything is echoing, but Doc, it's coming from you, dude. Okay, so I'll make sure I mute. But I don't think I have. I have headphones on, so I don't know.
It was working fine when you were on before, so I don't understand what the difference is.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I use headphones. Let me make sure that's still the setting that I have.
And I have everything else closed except for Restream.
Yep. I'm still on my headphones. So it's kind of it's kind of crazy that this is happening.
I've got my headphones now too.
And you're sounding much better now too. So
I switched mics. For some reason, it all over the mic on the computer is the other mic.
I can. It's still echoing very bad for me for David. I barely understand what he's saying.
Something double buffering.
So Nerd Girl just sent me an email, and she said, "Remember that happened to me." And there she's talking about the echoing. So I'm going to change what I'm using next week back to Restream. It seems like the EV Mux causes a lot of problems in that part, and I don't know why. But
Do you have it closed all the way down?
it is actually closed.
Okay.
So yes, that is closed.
Did that help any?
I'm going to change my mic and change back. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah. Okay. Well, while you doing that, let me do something on here. Can you take the screen that I got shared off the stage, please?
Yes. Am I still echoing?
No.
See, I'm not. No.
Okay. I just switched to a different mic and switched back to my mic. So maybe try that, David.
Oh, okay.
Like just switch to a random mic and then switch back to the one you're using.
Am I still echoing?
No, you're good now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And am I 5x5?
Yeah, you're good. I wonder if maybe your mic before you switched it was looping somehow. That's weird.
I don't know.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Well, we found a way to have
It works.
Issues. It works.
To quote Shakespeare, to err is human, to really foul it requires a computer, a microphone, and a high-speed modem.
This is all a learning experience, and the more reps you do, the better you get.
That's true.
Yes.
Like anything else.
Definitely. And I'm getting ready to pull up another file here to see the beauty of it. I had everything up and ready to go on my end, and of course we have problems. All right, where are you?
And see, if we were frauditors, we would immediately be looking for who to blame for the conspiracy.
Oh, we already know who to blame.
Will.
Will, yes. He's not in here, so it's Will. It's Will's fault.
Yep.
I still see a couple of people watching on my channel. I really want you guys to go watch over on Doc's channel. I'm going to put the link in the chat again.
Okay. Thank you. And yes, everyone, I do apologize for the technical issues, but like I said, I'm ending my current service and going to the other. Back to Restream, because I didn't There's some aspects of Restream I like, but there were some aspects I didn't like. But one thing I can say, I never had this kind of issues with Restream.
If
Yeah.
you need like if you want me to do Restream lessons, just let me know. I'd be happy to set an hour aside and share my screen and go over all the features with you.
That might be actually helpful.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
That's offers open to anybody, by the way. Anybody who can hear my voice right now.
Yeah, because I used to use StreamYard until they doubled their price. And then I'm like, no.
Well, and Restream has a free option, so.
Yeah. Well, I found that I like to be able to do some branding, so I want to pay for that option. So.
What is StreamYard up to now? Is it $44 or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
That's steep.
Yes. And Major Victory is back. And thank you for coming back into my side of the house.
Yeah, thanks, guys. The whole reason we're doing this is because we wanted to promote Doc's channel. So I really do appreciate you guys going over there to watch. Looks like we got 24 total watching on all platforms. So
yeah. Right. Yeah. And very, very good. Thank you. And sup, Parson. Okay. David went unavailable. But I am
just kidding.
Yeah. So I do have an actual body cam video of a swatting.
Oh wow. Interesting.
So and these guys, we see them all the time with their body cam. So we're going to watch this and we're going to really break this one down. I think you'll enjoy reason why swatting took place. Katie said.
Okay.
Yeah. So here it goes.
On this.
Okay,
back.
Yeah, that was not good.
Send me the whatever videos is. I'll share it.
Okay.
Just put it in the private chat.
All right. Yeah, let me get it. I have it in the, actually, I think I sent you the email to it. So give me a moment. I will find it.
We will get this figured out if it's the last thing we do.
Yeah. Oh, can you take me off?
Sir.
Yeah. There. All right. Let's see. Sent me emails. It's not the same one, but it's still a body cam video. So I'll link this one.
What was the video called? It's something about woman at Walmart. Swatting?
Woman swatting to Walmart to keep being arrested.
Walmart's.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Woman Walmart swatting. Woman gets caught swatting Walmart to avoid arrest. I found it.
Yes, that's it.
All right, let me share my screen. Teamwork, guys.
Teamwork, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, we will turn up the volume.
And remember, this is from about 3 years ago.
And then just if you need me to pause, just holler and I'll pause.
All right, roger that.
On December 2nd, 2022, Monroe County Sheriff deputies responded to a residence to attempt to locate two individuals who had warrants in Tomah, Wisconsin. 34-year-old Kaylee Williams Schaller had a felony Monroe County warrant and a Jefferson County body-only child support warrant. Her boyfriend, 34-year-old Justin Garbett, had a Minnesota probation and parole warrant and another one through Anoka County Sheriff's Office. Deputies were familiar with both of them from previous contacts and were aware Justin visited the address often. While en route, a deputy advised Kaylee was inside the house but hadn't come out yet.
Yeah, I can see her moving around in here. 17 Monroe. Giving her a couple commands to come out. She's verbally talking with us, but has yet to exit the building.
Deputies could see her pacing in the house and talking on the phone. They informed her she needed to exit the home and that she had a warrant for her arrest.
She's on the phone when I saw her right here.
It looked like she was going to maybe go into that branch.
When asked if her boyfriend Justin was on the property, she told them he was in Minnesota.
Justin's gone from Mom's funeral.
While waiting for Kaylee to open the door, dispatch received a 911 call from a female stating her daughter called and told her a man with a gun had entered the Toma Walmart. When dispatch requested further information from the female, the line disconnected.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
I just got a call from my daughter. She's at the Walmart in Toma. She said there's someone in there with a gun.
Okay, and what's he doing with the gun?
She doesn't know. She pushed out and ran in the bathroom and locked the door.
Did she get a description of him?
He said he was a white guy, short, blonde hair, black pants.
Okay, and how did she know? How did she see that?
I don't know. I don't know. She just called me.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, and how did you describe him?
She said he was short and white. She said blonde hair, glasses, and black pants.
Can you get the information from the daughter and find out if...
Kaylee, open the door so I can talk to you, okay? I don't want to break your grandma's door, okay? But I will.
Okay, hold on, Tiffany. Who is this?
Hi.
Yes, but what are you doing? It's a cop. What are you
I'm here talking with her.
Come on in. Don't leave the door open.
All right.
What are you doing?
Well, she's got to come with us. We got some questions for her.
What do I have a felony warrant? Oh, I didn't go sign my bond,
Correct, but you
Sparta?
also have a Jefferson County body only
which
warrant.
is what we're paying right now.
Okay, it's body only. It doesn't have
It's
a bond
body only for
associated.
child support, but if I pay $1,000 to child support, I have the email. I'll show it to you.
Kaylee appeared to be agitated and nervous as she tried to gather information to post her warrant.
Send it to me. Is the card connected to Apple Pay? Is it connected to Cash App? Actually, connect it to Facebook. No. Okay. Just give me the card number and I'll call and pay it myself. Grandma's right here. I'm sorry. I've been trying to handle this shit. I forgot about my bond completely. I just talked to my lawyer.
It's crazy to me how people think they can just steal stuff and then when they get caught, pay for it and nothing happens. I see this over and over and over again when Kayfer and I are watching the body cam videos.
Yeah, I'm seeing it all the time too. I've seen one channel where it's basically a convenience store, and when they catch shoplifters, they charge the person 3 times as much and then say don't come back. They do it all the time, so I don't understand why.
Getting caught does not get you off. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's still theft. I mean, they're stealing it.
Absolutely. They don't want your $34.99. They want you to go to jail so you don't do it again. So now she's on the phone making a bomb threat. Well, she's getting arrested. Is that what I'm understanding here?
Yes, she's making a threat.
From what I remember about this, they were trying to distract Walmart to go deal with whatever they were trying to call in so she could get out of there.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
I
All right,
remember
I'll let it play.
This morning. I didn't know Justin had a warrant.
Okay.
We didn't even know.
It looks like the warrant was just issued, so for him.
Here?
Yeah, for him.
Dispatch advised the deputy that the number that called 911 was associated with Kaylee. When he requested dispatch to call the number, he observed Kaylee's phone go off, but she quickly declined it.
Did you call 911 a few minutes ago?
I might have been on accident, not on purpose.
Okay. Do you have a daughter?
Yeah, my daughter lives hours away though.
Okay. Is she at Walmart?
My daughter's who called you and told you I was here.
Okay, but why did you call 911 and report?
I didn't say. If I did, it was not on purpose. You've seen me on the phone. And
Whoa.
I didn't see you on the phone. I was standing outside.
Oh no! I was trying to get a hold of her. I was calling her.
Not on purpose.
She said she did it by accident. Or no, she said she did it on accident, not by accident. My bad.
Yeah, which is, I think she's maybe lying. I don't know.
You think?
Possible.
Too bad it's blurred out because you would see her nose growing.
Yeah.
Yep, Pinocchio could be alive and well.
Yep.
Million different
So
people.
why did our dispatch center receive a 911 call stating that she received a phone call from her daughter who was at Toma Walmart and said that there was a man that walked into Walmart with a gun?
I have no idea.
What?
I have no idea.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous.
No.
Okay, you can say no all you want, but that number that keeps popping up on your phone is my dispatcher calling you.
I was wondering who the number was.
Yeah, that's the number that called because you called from this number. Kaylee, can we go talk in the kitchen for a second? So listen to me for a second.
Okay.
No, put the phone down. I want you to listen and pay attention.
Okay.
Okay. While we were here, you were inside and refusing to come out.
Yes.
Okay. You were allegedly making phone calls. Okay.
Which I have.
Why did you call 911 and report that somebody was at Walmart with a gun?
Well, I was told that, but I was in a hurry. I didn't even do it. To be honest with you, I've had
She's not even a good
about 5
liar.
minutes of a blackout since you guys have been here. And
Okay.
remember nothing.
Okay. So back
So
up.
if I
Let's
did-
back
She's a horrible liar. She's
She
so
is-
bad at this.
She is awful. And the fact that, I'm just blacked out. That is, if you have that kind of issues, you do not need to be in public.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You're blacked out.
Get off my keyboard.
I blacked out. I don't remember committing a felony.
Yeah.
can't-
Sorry,
you
that's a
can't
great
charge me.
defense.
Yeah.
up to when we knocked on the door and made contact with you.
I was on the phone
and you
with
knew
Justin.
the police were here and we were going to come in to arrest you.
Yep, I was on the phone
So-
with Justin.
Why did you call 911 and report that your daughter called you to report that there was a man at the Toma Walmart with a
Probably
gun?
because I was panicking.
Okay. Do you know that that's a crime and that's called swatting?
No, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
that's something that to elicit a large police response to a location. I assume you probably did that believing that we were going to take off.
No,
and we were just
to
gonna
be
leave
honest
you
with
here.
you, I have
Of
a lot
course she did.
fucking-
Yes, she did. Come on.
I'm not in my right fucking.
So she thinks that they're not going to arrest her because they're going to be responding to another call.
Yeah, they were going to go. Andre was going to go running out of the house to go to Walmart to save her daughter.
And also that not only that would happen, but then they wouldn't come back and arrest her later. Even if this was not a swatting incident, even if it was an actual real legit emergency, they're still going to come back and get you, lady.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, it's one of those things, it's like, let me add more charges. I really want to be part of the state system for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
about what she's doing.
Yeah.
Please arrest me. I'm
Right.
bored.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's it.
I am bored.
Okay.
I'm just freaking out. My grandma can't be here by herself. I didn't
Okay.
know what to do. And then
You
I
didn't
just.
know what to do, so you thought you'd call 911 and make a false
I
report.
didn't know what to do. I called 911 and I was going to say something, and then I was talking to my daughter on the house phone, and she starts screaming at me
Where's the house phone?
in my room. Well, it was in my room. It's in the living room now. There's one right here too.
Okay. Does that show the recent calls?
No, it doesn't do anything. That phone fucking sucks. Sometimes my grandma will go to call and it won't go out.
Can we pause
The
for
old
once.
phone that sucks
And I'm not
routine.
lying to
Okay,
you.
we
that's
pause
a
for
good
a
Ask my grandma,
second?
she'll tell you.
Okay.
It
Can we
works
pause
out
for a
once.
second?
Yes, sir.
Okay, she's talking about phone sucks. I'm going to say my live stream platform sucks today. So I know the feeling.
This woman's phone sucks, but in actuality, she sucks. She's the one that sucks.
How dare they? How,
Steve Cousins, can we put that one up on
I don't know what happened.
I blacked out and woke up with 2 kids.
how on earth did that happen? I hate it when that happens.
I lost track of time and committed a felony on accident.
I fell asleep and woke up in prison. I don't know how that happened.
I'm not worried about the phone working. I'm more concerned with the
I'm
fact
sorry. I don't even know
Listen,
what.
I'm more concerned with the fact that you called 911
Yes, and I'm
to
an
report
idiot.
that somebody was at Walmart with a gun. Okay? That elicits, 1, a large amount of resources to respond to a place. 2, it's a false police report, okay?
Yes.
You're inciting panic,
Yes.
okay? And 3, it's a crime.
I'm sorry. I don't even remember doing it. I don't even remember shit. I'm sorry.
This looks like a scene from a Will Ferrell.
I wish
John
I could
C.
tell you I
Reilly
remember
movie.
doing it, and I don't.
It does, doesn't it? Say
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
again. I don't think they heard you.
This looks like a scene from a Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly movie.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So you don't remember dialing 911 and then talking to a
I
dispatcher?
have it on my call log.
Okay,
It was not even a full minute.
okay.
So
That
I
was a
only
pretty
called.
short
I only made a
conversation, according
fake
to my
call for
dispatcher.
30 seconds. It's okay.
I was going to say it doesn't, like, if there's not a timer, if you get off the phone within 60 seconds, it doesn't count. That's not how it works.
I love this defense. It's like,
okay, we need to just make a video of this and kind of edit it correctly, and it could be what not to do when the police come to your house.
Here's the other thing. I don't know if anybody has actually accidentally called 911 before, but you have to say something. You can't just hang up or the cops come.
Oh, that was embarrassing. I accidentally butt dialed him one time. That was embarrassing.
I did have that happen to me. But I will also say, as a young person in high school, I was at a friend's house, and his brother, little brother, was a lazy piece of excrement.
Nitrogenous waste.
Yeah.
I think there might be other people in the chat who have brothers like that.
Who could not pick up the phone book and look up phone numbers. Okay, this is probably tell you how long ago this was.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't pick up the phone book to look up phone numbers, so he would call 411.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, why are you doing that? You're charging your parents every time you tell them that 411. You need to pick up the phone book. I'm not going to do that. I can do it this way. He calls 411, and he couldn't get anyone on 411. So, like a dumbass, I'm going to admit I did this. I suggested this, only to be a smart aleck, not as serious. Oh, just call 911. They'll give it to you. You know what the idiot did?
He called 911.
He called 911. I will admit I did suggest it to him, but I thought he was smart enough. To
know you were joking.
Yes.
My last office job that I had, the one previous to this one, I don't know who's making paper airplanes, but it's very distracting. At my last job, you had to dial 9 to get an outside line. So I actually did accidentally dial 911 before, because apparently I was already on an outside line. So I hit the 9 and then started to dial a phone number.
Oops, that'll get it.
Yeah. And you have to say something or they just show up.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to tell you, I had my little 3-year-old son many years ago. We were at a resort. We were packing up to leave, and not really paying attention to him. We're keeping an eye on him, but just kind of doing our packing up.
Yeah.
He's sitting by the phone, and I didn't notice anything because I was taking everything down to the car. My wife was getting everything to the door. And next thing I know, their security for the resort showed up and said, "Did you have a kid? Do you have a kid?" Yes. I think your kid just dialed 911.
Oh boy!
Wow.
Yeah, and the bad thing is, he never used the phone before.
Oh wow!
And we're like,
oh, I've got a story kind of like that. When my wife and I were in London, last time we were in London, we were staying at a place called the Penn Club, which is this Quaker hostel, but they have rooms that have showers and everything. And they had apparently just put in a new alarm system. And I went in, I was really filthy. We'd just gotten off the plane and gone through London. And I wanted to take a shower. So I go in there, take a nice hot shower, open the door, and about 30 seconds later, the fire alarm goes off. And we didn't think anything of it. We said, well, we better get dressed to go down there. And all of a sudden, all the management and everybody comes banging on the door saying, "Sir, are you smoking in there? What are you doing?" And I managed to, my shower managed to empty an entire building because the heat from the steam did it.
Wow.
So, I mean, it happens occasionally.
Yeah. It's one thing when it's unintentional when you do it, when you notify the emergency services. It's another thing when you're intentionally doing that to cause commotion.
Yeah. Well, that's what she's doing. And well,
Yes.
I did just get a gifted membership, so you know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
We've lost Ava, but Zena's here. There you go, Zena. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. You should be over on Doc's channel, though. I don't know what you're even doing here.
I think he's actually in both.
That's okay then.
Yeah. just to be fair.
To be fair. All right, let's watch this video.
And then my aunt called me.
When Kaylee showed her call log, the deputy saw that she had just called Justin while they were on scene.
This is my boyfriend.
Is that Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1:25, you talked for 4 minutes?
Yep.
Okay, so go back. And then at 1:30, so 5 minutes later, a full
Right
5
as soon
minutes.
as I got off the phone?
As soon as you got off the phone, you made a 1-minute phone call to him, to 911.
The deputy then contacted dispatch for the 911 recording.
Okay, what's he doing with the gun? blonde hair, black pants.
She continued to fidget around and look out the back window at the small shed. The deputies received permission from the homeowner, Kaylee's grandmother, to check the property and ensure Justin wasn't there.
Hey, is Justin in the garage?
No, Justin's not here.
You're positive?
I'm positive.
He gave us permission to check the
Yeah,
property.
you can check the garage. He's not here.
Assisting deputies were clearing the backyard when they noticed a power cable running to the shed and was locked from the inside.
Yeah. I was watching that call on the way over too.
That back shed doesn't open. Well, can you follow me outside so I can talk that short at least?
No, we're gonna sit right here until they get back in.
It's locked from the inside.
Oh my goodness, he's hiding in the shed?
Yeah.
He's in the shed.
The whole time.
No.
Oh my goodness.
And
Holy cannoli.
Grandma is not putting up with it. Obviously, she said, "Go look."
Good for her.
Yeah, she probably knew where he was at. Go look.
Well, I bet Christmas was interesting the next time they had Christmas together.
Oh, they're probably not going to have Christmas together anytime soon.
He's probably going to be in prison.
Oh, that too.
Like the last guy we were talking about on my channel.
Yeah.
There's a bed in there.
10-4, just so you're aware, we are at the garden shed in the back, and it is locked from the inside.
So he's in that back shed?
No, we haven't been able to get in that back shed for years. My kids used to play back there.
Why is it locked from the inside?
I don't know. I had Austin Jones was living in that shed last I knew.
Is anyone in there now?
No, nobody's been in there. I kicked Austin out when he robbed my neighbor's house. They left a whole fucking trail of shit.
Why is it locked from the inside?
I don't know. I don't go back there.
Okay.
I haven't been back there since I kicked Austin out.
Well,
I
I
don't
guess-
know. I have not been back there.
Well, I guess if it's locked from the inside, she wouldn't go back there.
You know what we can do? We can call the fire department and they can bring their axe and we can get in that dang shed.
Just
I bet
smash
you.
the thing down.
Oh,
and
yeah.
get there.
I bet you we can get in there.
I'm gonna tell you right now, a bunch of firefighters are going to love to bring their axe and break some stuff. They do love breaking things.
They
Oh,
get
and if you
bored.
guys haven't seen this, I don't want to spoil it, but it gets better. Just,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch.
Austin and I were in an argument this morning, and when I was in the garage, when he said his dad picked him up and he left, he texted me. He said he was with his dad. I can show you the message. I haven't
Yeah,
been
just
back to
send it
that
to
back shed.
myself.
I don't go back there.
There's a light on in there too. It's like a little lantern on it.
So I don't know that he's here. She made several phone calls to him while we were in there, or while she was in there waiting on us. It would lead me to believe that he's in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm not here, but this door's locked from the inside, and there's like a bed in there and shit. So somebody's in there. Sheriff's office. Whoever's in the shed, come out now, or we're coming in.
Who lives in this back shed?
Austin Jones was the last one back there.
Austin Jones. Is he
Austin.
currently back there right now? Because the door's locked from the inside.
I have no idea if he's back
It's
there
just
now.
a
He
quick
was supposed to call
question,
this
or in general, does that sound like a fake name, Austin Jones?
A little bit.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, it just kind of sounds like shoot, that's like a great name for a character in the story. I think. What do you think, David? Should I write a character named Austin Jones?
Yeah, I think.
I
that
think
would be
so.
good.
Yeah.
I think that's Austin Jones, drug dealer. I like it.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Or a
Austin
pimp.
Jones. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Some sort of criminal. Definitely a
Some-
criminal name.
Oh,
Dr. Evil's assistant.
yeah. Nah. But yeah. Austin Jones. Yeah, I'll come up with something with him. I like that name. We're moving with Austin Jones. Okay.
Jones. We've got a shed back here that's locked from the inside, and the property owner gave us permission to clear all of the buildings. All right, we're gonna make entry in this back garage with permission from the property owner. Hey, Austin Custer, and he's got a warrant. That's who Austin Jones is, his alias. Austin, you in there?
No, I'm not Austin.
Who are you?
My name's Justin.
Turn around.
Justin?
Turn around.
Justin, look at that.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Turn
Get
around.
on your knees now. Get on your knees. Hands on top of your head. Interlock your fingers. Is there anybody else in there?
No.
Jillian?
Justin lied to me.
Justin lied to me.
She's so full of baloney.
You know, this whole thing reminds me of the famous line from Ghostbusters. We're ready to believe you.
No, I'm actually thinking of another couple on YouTube right now.
The bad acting of this woman is insane. Justin lied. Let me turn on my camera. Justin lied to me. I got to do my impression of this woman. Oh, my camera. I can't. I'll figure out my camera in a second. It's tech issues today. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
It all went downhill.
It's all Will's fault.
Yeah, it's Will's fault.
Will, what are you doing?
Yeah, Will. We're blaming you, Will.
It's his fault.
Yes, it is. And
Let me let this play. And I can
Hey, did you guys see the headline about Will? Bring that up for a second.
Will announces engagement. World's women seek solace. New meaning. Eagle Nick audits. What? Look, leave Eagle Nick alone. Eagle Nick is my buddy.
Sorry, I had to throw him in there. I'm just picking on him.
Eagle Nick audits bans Will from channel. Says Will gave me a super chat. Eagle Nick is harmless. He's a good guy. He tries hard. He's a tryhard.
I do find him entertaining. Probably a little, but I think if I lived in Dothan, I probably would be aggravated with him.
For sure.
You're right. In the grand scheme of things, he's actually kind of entertaining.
He's entertaining. I think he's harmless for the most part, and he seems genuine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, worst he did was got trespassed from
somebody
post
call
office
and send it to him, because every time I stream with KFAR, he gets mad at me for it. And I stream with KFAR a lot, by the way.
Oh, by the way, did you see the one about Chris Ryder? There was a headline about him too.
I did not.
Chris Ryder loses channel. I looked everywhere. I can't find it. YouTube tells him to look under car seat, but cigarette smoke too thick.
It might be in the tent in the fort.
Yeah, it
could be.
Check the blanket fort.
Could be in there.
Anybody else in here with you?
He told me he left.
Is that true?
No.
You know you were here?
All right, just stand up. You have your weapons on you?
No. No needles? Nothing suspicious? No.
All right. Okay. Back up on the friction real quick. I'm sorry. You're good. Stand there. Nothing on you?
No.
What property do you have on you? Just your wallet, phone?
Phone, money, some sunglasses.
Okay, I just have to ask
I'm gonna double lock these real quick.
Yep. Do you think that was a white sweatshirt that was improperly washed?
Yes.
Okay.
Or not washed.
No, it was washed with something red.
Yeah, you're right.
I've done
Looks
this
like,
before.
okay, I didn't notice that. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, because he does have that big red dot on front of it too.
I do have a lot of light gray clothing because I seem to always end up with something black in with my whites for some reason.
I don't wear whites for that reason.
No, I have never, ever done that. So, never, not once.
It's a regular occasion over here, like at least 3 times a year.
God, why do you lie to me all the time?
I was just trying to make my mom's funeral tomorrow.
Well, man,
And then I was
understand
literally
that.
going to turn myself in after I told my PO that same thing.
17 Monroe.
I was trying to make it to Minnesota to my mom's funeral tomorrow.
So if he lies to his PO and
All I
then
do
lies
is
to
make
them,
up tomorrow. I'll turn
Entry
myself
made. I have Justin detained. You want to confirm that 99? You living back there, bro, or what? You just crashing here?
Katie, stop. Stop.
I thought they were talking to me. I thought he said, "Katie, stop." I'm like, yeah, what did I do? Katie, stop.
Katie, stop. Okay, I gotta remember that. That's gonna be a clip.
Katie, stop.
Katie, stop.
No, I didn't.
I think Steve Cousins has a good point. They
Figure out
still
where
need
that
to
ant
check
is coming
that
from.
shed again.
We can't hear you well the street. So just say pause and then I'll pause
Sorry.
and say what you're going to
I
say.
think Steve Cousins has a good point that they need to check the shed again.
Oh yeah. Because Austin might be in there too.
Yeah, they still, yeah. And we know Austin is a bad drug dealer.
And, hey, there could be people with sippy cups in there too. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Will and his sippy cup might be in there.
You never know.
Yes.
And then detain her.
I'm being told by my sergeant that we're just gonna go. All right.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
She knew you were here and didn't leave. She's just covering for you. I understand that.
So right now I'm just gonna have you put your phone on the table. I'm gonna have you stand up. Okay. Walk over to me, face the window, and then have your hands behind your back.
Can I put a sweater on?
We'll just go like that. And I'll bring a sweater.
Can I just hit a? You hit that button.
Go ahead and hit whatever you want to hit.
Probably would have if you.
Grandma, I have to go, Grandma. I have to go until Jefferson clears my warrant. It was paid. I showed him, I paid it and everything.
Justin was hiding in the back shed.
He was
Does she
back there now.
Hey,
You
pause
can
it
ask
for a
my grandma.
second.
We were fighting.
Does she seriously think she's not getting charged for any of this?
Well, you would think the handcuffs would be a clue.
Yeah, you think, but you never know.
I guess not.
And rats to moon. Can we throw rats to up there? If Austin was in there, they would hit pay dirt. That's yeah, absolutely. Oh, rats always got a good zinger.
This morning, he told me he left. I have the text. Yo, I'm not used to wetting other people's noses. Well, Grandma, I got snot hanging from my face. And some hanging from my hand. Can you help me? I got snot hanging from my face.
So all of you walk to the front of my squad right here, 27.
Which one this is?
All right, nothing on you, no bombs, grenades, anything like that. Do you want help walking? Or are you gonna be able to make it?
Whatever. That's why everybody's dying.
Warrant, I think swatting. I don't know what else he may be adding.
All right.
Which the ones swatting I think is class I.
What is it?
Swatting,
Swatting? Swatting? Swatting.
calling places and eliciting.
The police don't know what swatting is?
Apparently not. That's surprising.
I guess they're correction officers, but I would think they would know.
I mean, I just don't want to say too many bad things about women cops, but come on, women cops, what are we doing here?
Now remember, this is 3 years ago.
Well, no, they still should have known. This is,
But yeah,
Swatting
that's
has
true.
been
They should
around
know.
at least 15 years. Well, much longer than that, but I would say at least 15 years ago, it was starting to grow.
But you're right.
started
They should
doing
know
more
what
and
that
more.
was for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Emergency.
plus the 2017 incident took place long before this, so they should have known that term.
The case we just talked about, which was national headlines, by the way, somebody died. An innocent man died. You're in law enforcement. You should probably pay attention to that sort of stuff.
And I want to say this, and I failed to mention it earlier. I am quite surprised that we didn't have a death from swatting earlier.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. I just was surprised it didn't happen much earlier.
Yeah.
Did you ever see a response?
Like, Steve Cousins, are you asking seriously?
No, he's being
okay. I didn't know if he's being facetious or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's okay. I got something lined up that we'll play. I'll probably explain it to you here shortly.
Okay.
Kaylee was charged with felony counts of bail jumping, ×3, swatting, false reporting of an emergency, misdemeanor counts of obstructing an officer, bail jumping, and false emergency 911 call. Justin was arrested and transported to Monroe County Jail for his probation and Minnesota warrants. Kaylee was released on a $2,000 signature bond. Support code BlueCam by.
Where's Austin? Is my question.
Austin
Maybe
got
in
away.
Austin.
He might have went to Cedar Grove. That is the town.
Could have
That's
gone
my
back to
fictional-
Austin. He may be down here somewhere. We'll see.
Well, Cedar Grove is my fictional town. So
Did you want to go right into this next video, or did you want to chat for a minute? Or
let's chat for a minute because all this is really a bunch of clips that I just kind of put together, but I think it kind of gives you the good definitions, the incidents themselves, who's getting hit. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. So yeah, we'll go to that one in just a couple of minutes, but swatting it's unreal that this is taking place, and the fact is it's grown tremendously in the past 2 weeks. There are people who are swatting political correspondents who has a certain leaning.
I did see. I forget who it was. Was it what is his name? The guy from Alex Jones's network, not Alex Jones, but the guy from his network got
The
swatted.
one was swatted. One was actually murdered.
Was
Unfortunately.
murdered.
Yeah, there
What?
was one that was murdered in front of his house.
Are you talking about?
One of the reporters for Alex Jones was actually killed.
Oh, I thought maybe you were talking about the Nick Fuentes, where the guy was actually killed by the police. You're talking about a different one.
Yeah, we're talking about. Okay, Rats. I did not know that, but thank you, Rats. Cedar Grove. It's a town I created, but apparently there's also a real town named Cedar Grove, which is not surprising. Okay.
Well, apparently there was also something that happened down in Myrtle Beach not too long ago, where a family got swatted because somebody didn't like what they said at a political rally or something.
Yes, and so now it's people who have, what someone might say wrong political thoughts. I'm going to do what it takes to hurt you.
Okay, do you mind if I take over your show here for a second?
Certainly, go for it.
Because I didn't know about this, so I want to. It says InfoWars reporter shot dead after interrupting burglars. Suspects at large. This is a minute-long video. Let's see what.
Oh man, I didn't hear about that.
A reporter for InfoWars, the website run by conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, was shot dead, according to police.
So last night at approximately 11:57 p.m., officers responded to a shoot stab hotshot, which is a high priority call for service in the 2300 block of Douglas Street. Officers arrived on scene approximately 2 minutes later at around 11:59 p.m. and located a male subject with obvious signs of trauma.
Oh, wow.
Austin police officers attempted life-saving measures, and the victim was pretty expediently transported by EMS to a local hospital. Unfortunately, the victim, an adult male, was pronounced deceased at the hospital.
The suspects may have been burglarizing White's car when White interrupted them, police said. The suspects fled the scene after the shooting, police said. Anyone with information about this shooting should call police or submit a tip to Crime Stoppers at 512-472-48477. That's
Well, I heard about that on our local news. I didn't realize the connection.
2 years later, Courtney now taking.
So it says police are searching for suspects after a reporter for InfoWars was shot dead outside his apartment complex in Austin, Texas. Authorities say the victim, Jamie White, age 36, was found lying on the ground in the parking lot around 11:56 p.m. Sunday. Austin police said the suspects were breaking into White's Kia when White interrupted them. Austin Police Detective Jason Jones said at a news conference Wednesday. The suspects fled the scene after the shooting. The suspect's car, which was reported stolen a few days before White was killed, has since been recovered, Jason Jones said. It's possible the suspects were responsible for other car break-ins, the detective said. The detective warned Austin residents to be cautious if they see somebody breaking into their car. If you encounter a break-in, call 911 and try to provide a description of the suspect's car. InfoWars is based in Austin. Alex Jones wrote on X, Twitter. I refuse to call it X. It's still Twitter. We pledge that Jamie's tragic death will not be in vain, and those responsible for this senseless violence will be brought to justice. The suspects have no regard for human life, Jason Jones added. That's
I kind of wonder. Well, I kind of wonder. We've got South by Southwest going on right now, and I kind of wonder if that's because the crime rate tends to go up considerably during South by. I wonder if maybe there were burglars just looking to hit targets of opportunity.
And
that's terrible.
And since then, shortly afterwards, you did have a swatting incident involving another reporter with InfoWars.
Oh, so this is a different one?
This is a different one, yes. So this is what some people are speculating that they both may coincide.
Oh, InfoWars. That's what I thought I heard about that other one. The swatting one. It was Owen Schroyer was the guy's name. Owen Schroyer is the one that was swatted. That's the one I heard about.
Oh yeah, I did. Now that does ring a bell. Now that you mentioned it, I forgot. I didn't make the connection with those though.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's very coincidental.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
let me see. Oh, here's the video of it.
2 hours ago.
Okay.
This is the video of the swatting.
Okay.
InfoWars reporter and anchor Owen Schroyer was swatted at his home in South Austin.
Yeah, imagine this just coming like you're minding your own business at home, and this is at your front door. This is how that.
Can I just record this?
This is how that gentleman in our previous story got killed by the police because he did not know. Owen Schroyer, how do you pronounce
Schroyer.
it? Yes, he is in journalism, so he understands that people might swat his house. So he's kind of expecting, like, not that you ever expect it, but he knows what to do. The dude making pork chops for his family had no idea what to do when he put his hands down. And
Well, keep in mind, Owen Schroyer also got 2 months for being part of the January 6th insurrection. So
right, yeah. So a lot of people just lost a little bit of time because of J6.
Yep.
And you kind of have to wonder if maybe there was somebody on the other side that was behind the swatting.
Was mad that he got pardoned, maybe,
or maybe that they didn't get enough time, or that he got time. Who knows? I mean,
yeah. All right, let's watch this video real quick.
All our cameras are running, brother. All right, I assure you, this is a non-starter, gentlemen.
The collar of your shirt from the back. Hey, I got top side. You ain't need that front door. Keep your shirt up like that and rotate slowly.
You want me to take my shirt?
Hands up.
I have nothing. You want me to take my shirt?
The collar of your shirt from the top. Pull up. Rotate. 360. Turn. Slowly. Turn. Slowly. Stop. Keep your hands up. Put your hands on the back of your head. You're going to walk backwards to the sound of my voice. Start walking. Keep walking. Backwards towards the sound of my voice. Stop.
Do not switch. You got front door. I got rear.
Get on your knees.
Just so you guys know, I'm home alone. This is a false police report.
Start crawling back towards the sound of my voice.
Yeah, I'm getting on my too. Just keep crawling back.
You got it, guys. Whatever you need.
Hey, we hear you, bro. What you gotta do?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Sorry, guys. It's like your knees.
Fine. Keep crawling. Now lay on your stomach. Put your hands out like an airplane. Put your palms up towards the sky. Stay right there. Do not move. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Katie. Okay. Do they have any maybe comments afterwards? Because I think we got the gist here.
Yep. No, it doesn't look like it. But imagine this happening to you, and then you thinking that this is exciting, and you want to do this to other people. That's crazy.
Well, apparently the New York Post is reporting that there's apparently an outbreak of conservative media figures who are getting swatted. I didn't know anything about this.
A lot of them are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It's been an outbreak.
Did you want to go to this next video?
Yeah, let's go to this next video. Then we'll start wrapping things up because there's some things I do want to say afterwards. So.
And what amounts to a form of criminal harassment, putting those people's lives, and those officers for that matter, in jeopardy based upon a false call.
A prank calls leading to a police response. It's something that has very many people, including law enforcement, frustrated, looking for answers.
And our area has had to deal with several of those calls lately, hitting schools and even people inside their home.
The massive law enforcement response at Loma Linda University Medical Center after reports of a man with a gun inside the pediatric emergency unit.
The hospital was evacuated, others told to shelter in place as sheriff's deputies surrounded the facility and conducted a room-to-room search. But now authorities say it was all a hoax.
What exactly is swatting? Well, it's when someone makes a fake 911 call. They call 911, make a fake claim that something is taking place at a residence. Then law enforcement, armed law enforcement, is sent to that individual's address.
The problem of swatting, that's making a fake threat, which sounds scary enough, police have to send in a huge show of force.
The word swatting has been bandied around lately, and for many people, it's becoming a term that more places have been getting familiar with. Prank calling a fake crime to authorities, forcing a major response. In the last several weeks, we've seen it at schools and
the FBI is now investigating a dangerous rise in swatting incidents.
Reporting a shooting inside a Home Depot.
That's what responding officers thought, an active shooter at the Chelsea Home Depot.
But just days after Aguilar got swatted, a bunch of other places did too. 911 calls came in about schools across South Carolina, including in Lancaster, Chester, and Chesterfield counties, having an active shooter.
Massive law enforcement presence at Loma Linda Medical Center just after 6 o'clock Wednesday evening after someone called in saying they were planning on shooting patients at the Children's Hospital. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department was immediately notified and the hospital placed on lockdown.
Hello, I am disabled. I cannot talk. I have to use text to speech.
Okay. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Okay. You said that you shot your girlfriend and she's not breathing?
Yes.
Where is she now? Where's the gun?
I want to kill myself now.
Sir, where's the gun?
In my hand.
Are you home by yourself? Sir, are you home by yourself?
I have a Glock and a semi-auto rifle while I am alone here and heavily armed.
Okay, what else do you have?
I am going to end my life. Please do not try to stop me. Goodbye.
And at people's front doors.
What's going on?
Put your hands down, hands.
Whoa, what is happening?
So urgent in getting the police to break down my door and possibly kill me in my doorway. They told them, I heard this on the scanner traffic, that he's bleeding out upstairs. Please hurry and get inside. Now, none of that was going on. That's the thing. Not one of those things was happening.
These locations are targeted purposefully to cause chaos. We are very worried that it drains resources. If there was an actual incident, a real incident, our resources are tied up at this type of.
Many of these things, the suspects mask these through IP addresses from places that could be even outside the United States or in other countries. It does sound like we do have some evidence available on this specific suspect. I'm going to be very vague about sharing any of that with you right now, because the one thing I want this suspect to know, this is the wrong county to do those things in.
Patient.
We're going to try to prosecute you.
So, yeah, I just wanted that's kind of my little clip video, just kind of throwing it up there for what it's worth. They're going after you. If you're going to SWAT, they're going after you, and I do believe they will catch you. You're not as anonymous as you think you are.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of ways to track people down. I mean, between, phone, like what we just saw in that one video, it's phone calls and IP addresses and all kinds of things they can track.
Yeah. Yes. And that being said, police are now, dispatchers are now starting to recognizing when swatting calls are taking place. They are noticing a pattern. They are noticing things, how the calls are coming in. You heard on that clip where you had the voice to text to voice caller, and that's one of the ways they're doing things. The problem I'm seeing, though, is if the police do not respond appropriately to a real situation, a police officer could get injured or killed. At the same time, if they over-respond, an innocent bystander could get injured or killed. And we've seen that. We've seen where a gentleman in Tennessee got swatted. He had, in essence, a heart attack. And the reason why he was swatted was because he had the Twitter handle Tennessee.
That is just
it's weird. When did people stop growing up? Yeah, in essence, that's what it boils down to. People have stopped growing up.
Here's the thing: is it's that something will actually happen, and the police won't show up because
Right. That's a big danger. They're going to start going, oh, it's just swatting. We're not going to show up, and there'll be something terrible happening.
Right, and so that's why I don't think police will always show up. The problem is they may show up to a situation because they think it's a swatting event.
who is typing like a madman right now?
David?
Oh yeah, I am. Sorry.
Yeah.
You have the loudest keyboard ever.
Seriously, we're going to have to get them to like an LED lighted keyboard where it doesn't make any sound. So
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great if you guys want to get
This
me
is
one.
all I'm trying to talk and I hear.
I'm sorry.
Well, David's trying to pretend he's a journalist.
Yeah, I'm covering this story.
Like
I'm covering this whole thing.
It's
Yeah.
like the SOS over there.
Well, later on we get 2 flashing lights to do some semaphore, so that's okay.
Did you want me to read this last article that you all sent me?
Yeah, let's go ahead and read that.
Okay. It says DHS boss Gnome vows to hunt down those making swatting calls. Swatting calls targeting conservative media. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem joined FBI Director Kash Patel in the fight against swatting calls targeting members of the conservative news media, announcing Wednesday her department will hunt these cowards down. Do it, Kristi Noem.
Yeah, yes, do it. And I'm going to just say this. I know I do believe that this is going to be true with them. It does not matter if it's conservative victims are conservative or liberal.
It does not matter.
It does not matter to them. They will go after whoever's swatting them.
Patel recently confirmed a rise in swatting incidents when someone tries to send an armed police to another person's house under false pretenses aimed at media figures and their families. The act, she said, puts lives of the victims and responding officers in danger. Under President Trump's leadership, we will not sit idly by as conservative news media and their families are being targeted by false swatting, Noem wrote in a post on Twitter Wednesday. She added that DHS is capable of tracing phone numbers and tracking location information. We will use it to hunt these cowards down, Noem wrote. This is an attack on our law enforcement and innocent families, and we will prosecute as such.
And yes.
Well, one of the things that makes our country great is that we have political discourse. We don't do stuff like this. That's one reason it's so bad. I mean, you don't do something like this because you disagree with somebody. That's just wrong.
And this article is written, it's New York Post, but it's written about conservative and like Doc was saying, it does not matter what the purpose is, if it's political, if it's not. If you are doxing people, if you are swatting people, you will be prosecuted. And if somebody dies, you will end up spending 20 years in prison.
Just
if
like
you
that
are
other kid.
Yes.
and if you are not even the one that makes the phone call, if you are the one that releases the address or gives an address and somebody dies at that address or somebody gets hurt at that address, you will be prosecuted. You will spend time in prison, and not like little federal Martha Stewart prison. It's going to be like a federal get raped every day prison. That's the prison you're going to.
And I mean, maybe I'm just showing my age here, but whatever happened with the idea of personal responsibility? I mean, it seems like it's gone out the window.
Nobody's got any.
Yeah, I do agree that seems to be what's going on here. That a lot of people who do not want to take up personal responsibility of their actions to what they're doing, and it's disgusting. It really is.
And just a warning, if somebody sends somebody to my home to throw poison meat over my fence to hurt my dogs, I will hunt you down.
And I'm going to also just go another step. I'm not necessarily worried about someone on YouTube doing anything to you after that. What I'm worried about is them releasing your information and when they're sycophants doing something. I think
that's one of that's a good point. That's one of the reasons call flooding is so dangerous.
Yes.
Well, and that's why I was saying it doesn't matter if you're the one making the phone call or the one coming here or not. If you're the one releasing the information, you're just as culpable, if not in the law's eyes, but also in the eyes of every single person on this planet.
Absolutely.
So deal with that.
Absolutely. It's like that, well, that News Now New Hampshire guy who sits there and goes, do not call whoever. Do not call them. I told them not to call them. Yeah, right. Give me a
phone
break.
number, though.
Yeah, you put the phone number out. What's the purpose of putting the phone number out if you don't want them to call?
No. You mean he wasn't serious? I'm shocked.
It's okay to have disagreements. It's okay to not agree with someone. It's okay not to watch a channel because you don't like it. But don't attack the person because you disagree with their political stand or their views on certain things.
And they think that because they're not the ones doing the attacking, they're not at fault or they're not liable. You're still liable.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, and that's what I was astonished with the kid that got 20 years, whose name is just flown right out of my head.
Tyler Burris.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, his argument was so unbelievably inane. I think he actually believed it. That it wasn't his fault because he didn't pull the trigger.
He's like, I'm not on a SWAT team. I don't have a gun. It doesn't matter. A man ended up dead because of your actions, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. And now he's got lots of time to think about it.
Yep. And his life is over with, basically. When he gets out, he's probably going to have the hardest time in the world to find a job.
Yep.
And yes, I mean, this is where we're at. Swatting at the end of the day is not a prank. It's not a joke. It's dangerous. You are playing with someone's life with it. You're playing with a lot of people's lives with it.
Yeah.
And if you want to do this, understand one thing: police is tired of it, and they're going to find everything they can to get you prosecuted.
Oh, for sure.
Well, actions have consequences.
Yes.
Bottom line.
And you're talking about an administration that's not going to play games with criminals. They will. FBI, Department of Homeland Security, is going to use their resources to help local law enforcement to find out who did it and then bring them to justice. So yeah, I imagine U.S. Marshal Service will be going get that person and bring them to whatever state that needs to prosecute them.
And if you're not worried about the law enforcement getting you, you should be worried about other people getting you.
Absolutely.
Whose burden of proof is not as high as beyond a reasonable doubt, by the way.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's not a game. It's not a hoax.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's really not. It's not funny. It's not something. It's not a gag. It's not a prank. Some of these prank channels that do some of this stuff just don't realize the fire they're messing with.
Yes.
So, I'd say that's a wrap. I'd like, yep. Let me put a video link in the chat to play that as an outro. It's kind of corny. It's kind of silly, but it'll make you guys laugh if you don't mind.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Just so you know, after that plays, my 40-second outro automatically plays when I hit end. So just so you know, you're gonna have the Florida Man song too.
Oh, okay. Well,
for 40 seconds. Anyway.
Hey, well, I am a Florida man, so we can have that one too.
Did you put it in the private chat? There it is. Okay, let me get this queued up. I'm figuring it out. I'm pressing all the right buttons. There it is. All right. Did you want to say good night before I play this?
Good night before I play this.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. If you're here from my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Come back and see Doc next week. You stream at 2:30. Is that right? Eastern on
Sundays?
Yes,
2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central. I'm going to
and you could
look at my.
Go directly from his show to my show then.
Yeah, exactly. Now, unfortunately, I can't send people your way because I'm not monetized yet. I think that's a monetized feature.
Possibly.
But yeah, but what I do, I pin your link on top of chat about the last 10 minutes of my show.
Amazing. I love it. If you are unfamiliar with my channel, if you're just here on Doc's channel, I'm Katie Zed, KTZED on YouTube. I stream on Sundays at 4:30, also Wednesday nights at 8, and sometimes in between, but you can catch me there. David, I've seen you streaming before. Do you have a specific time that you stream?
Nope, not right now. Just I kind of piggyback on other folks. I'm working on some stuff, but not yet.
You got to go over there and click the little bell so you know when he goes live.
Yes. Good point.
All right, I'm going to play the outros, 2 of them, and I'll talk to you guys afterwards.
All right.
Okay. It's the cats.
Everything I see belongs to me, and I could have it all if not for love. And by love I mean the fact that I'm still alive. Somebody's drinking milk, and I want to be the cat that gets that milk. Oh. Another fortune, it exists to cease. I just want a printed milk company. Tonight protein is my name. I want tuna for dinner, tuna for dinner. Coming this Friday, dreams about tuna for dinner, tuna for dinner. Tuna for dinner. Tuna for dinner, tuna for dinner, tuna for dinner, tuna for dinner. I want tuna for dinner. Dreams about tuna for dinner, tuna for dinner. Tuna for dinner. Tuna for dinner.
First Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man, Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto. Won't you so loco? Show off your photos, throw out your Twinkies, throw up your ho-hos, tuck in them pinkies. Them shits a no-no. The first Florida man was Hernando de Soto. Brought to my attention by the man with the mojo. My 8 subscriber, I'm a fagoso. Jump in them sinkies and dump them mimosos. The first Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto.